Um, should be running. Hopefully. Yep. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Perfect. 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 All right. Like I said yesterday, I did have to run off because static time came up, and it's gonna come up again later today. Um, what's it called? Yeah, damn. This is just the confrontation, basically. And, the big reveal here actually was that there was a second person that entered the office at some point. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that Portsman here killed them. He's kind of admitting to it at this point. But we needed to figure out who was the second person. Or is it going to be left blank? I really had to run. Holy shit. Oh. Still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Uh-huh. Can't let him get away with that, sir. He has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Huh. Why is that person not your main suspect? That is, theory is correct. Alibi part 2. Alright. We can go right into it and finish this case. That thief you ran into should be the real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. Already proved this because, what's it called? His room was locked. He didn't have his key. Unless he does have his key. There's a possibility. There's also the second gun too. And what were they looking for? And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. So, you think we should be out there looking for the thief, huh? Of course, now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions. I don't think it's at all dead-end. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? Damn. Come on, man. I know he's lying. I know he was here, at the scene of the crime. Just have to find a way to prove it. I mean... Okay. This is why I hated having to stop, but...
Hold it!
How do you know it was the... Actually, no, I wouldn't. Why not, man? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Faith's killer was very clearly left those letters on the spines of those books. It was after they were on there that the thief stole one of them, yes. You mean the Zero Files, right? And that's how we know. We also know the letters themselves were a setup, and not from Mr. Faith. If the thief was the killer, you think they would try to undermine themselves? Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either. Yes, that must be it. Maybe they just... maybe... Be out there looking for the real. The thief, right now. Still nearby. Once escaped, I highly doubt a thief would linger by. Well, you never know. Maybe they didn't get what they were really after. Oh, talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I have no idea about anything after all. Lying through his teeth. I was training in my room. That's a contradiction, I think. According to Mr. Faith's note. Oh, hold on, I thought we already cleared that up. Didn't we say that Jim left that note for me in the early evening? You have proof that he left it at the different time, say just before he was murdered. I don't have any, no. See? So I insist again that I was in my office the entire time. Oh.
Hold it!
Wait. Isn't these two statements different? Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith? Oh, that's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap, man. Oh, that's right, okay. You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. And what of the evidence he brought? They were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun and a pendant. Okay. Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks. Yeah. Oh, you just added it. A gun and a pendant. A gun and a pendant. You just slipped up. Yeah, this gun, which was the murder weapon. And this pendant, which belonged to the victim. And why were you taking them to criminal affairs? There was something in a past case file I wanted to compare these two to. But all of this has nothing to do with this case right now. Anyway, I believe you'll find that long paper trail I left to be to your satisfaction. Smile. This is matching up with what Detective Gumshoe found out. It was proven he is at the, what's it called? Criminal Affairs Department. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left.
Hold it!
Can't expect you to know, can I? Nope, but I guess you can't expect me to take a guess based on logical deductions. Oh, then let's see your you deduce. Jim waited for me to leave and then stole the master key for the purpose of sneaking into your room, of course. And that's when Miss Bird caught him red-handed and the murder occurred. It's all exactly as I had laid out earlier. I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. Yesterday's case. I'm gonna save really quick, because... Oh man, I'm not in the flow of it anymore. Two items. Gun independent. Related to yesterday's case. Issued to the victim and believed to be the murder weapon. I think this is a lie, right?
Objection!
Okay, fine. I guess I was wrong. Man, it really doesn't help that I don't have a clear memory of it. There we go. 3 items of evidence. Just like we talked about on the phone. But it looks like you're out.
Objection!
There we go. Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail. Excuse me, man? You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me. Oh, Dude, the music in this picks up really fucking. Um, Let me actually. Oh, is it maxed? Fuck, it's maxed. All right. I haven't hidden anything from you, man. Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully. It says that Mr. Faith was bringing 3 items. What? Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. Hey, I can't believe to get tripped up by simple arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? That's a finger point if I've ever seen one. It's... You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. That is also very true. Detective Gumshoe.
You know how to say, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe.
He's dodging. Well, don't come any closer, I'm warning you. Hey, man.
This is all part of the investigation.
Pal. So don't even think about stopping me. No!
Hey, what's this? He had this on him, sir.
Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
But why would he hide something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his collar. Is it a security camera? AG. Nope. What's KG got to do with it? No, that's the
police file, case number, sir. Does that mean the video is evidence from that case?
Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now. Let's give the casing a thorough once-over. Yep.
That's blood, isn't it?
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh.
You mean this might be Detective Faith's blood?
No.
You've got it all wrong.
No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. That means it had to happen during the evening or whatever? You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Yeah, it's totally suspicious. Was it at that moment of his death, did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints.
Insane! How could you do logical things and deduce logically?
If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderers, you and Mr. Faith. No, impossible. I'm... Damn, he eats it? He ate his metal. Alright.
Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
Very good.
And the result we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the court. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing, I'm sure. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. Oh, the jacket guy's gone. Actually, there we go. It was nothing, really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and murder this time, sir. If it had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person, sir. Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor, sir.
And why would he say he was corrupt?
Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he used is forged, sir.
Ah, okay. I mean, from the cases we know about Edgeworth, I think that forged evidence thing has already been brought to light, but Edgeworth being an outstanding prosecutor now, I think he's gonna go after it.
And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Oh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession. He never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yep. Whenever we got near the topic, he just clammed up, sir.
Although, we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something.
This is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes.
Oh, well, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. This is it for the case? Yeah, there's still some unsaid. Who fired the second shot? Who was trying to break into the safe, I think wasn't there supposed to be a second person? And who got away? Right, 10 years ago by my predecessor are missing. Who got away with the files? It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this.
Huh? Then Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy, sir?
I didn't say that, but rather, there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. Miles is on top of it. To this piece of evidence. I'm gonna say this.
Take that!
The person who stole this file. The other villain of the night.
Yeah, I wonder who it was, sir.
And what happened to the stolen pages. Okay. I love that the game covers his bases. I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? In your promise.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Yes.
I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir.
A calling card? This card. Angel wings? Yeah.
What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there?
Like a footprint too? Like a chicken's footprint, maybe? Or a dinosaur? I don't know. Huh. It's not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven. A three-legged raven. Alright. Even you should know what this is, detective. Oh.
It's about that thing, isn't it? That great thief everyone's talking about, sir?
Yes, it is the mark of the great thief Yadagarasu. Okay, Yadagarasu. Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yadagarasu is noble to the end. A modern Robin Hood. Is that actually what Yadagarasu is? I mean, mythical crow in Shinto. The sun and the three-legged crow. Um, so it is a factual thing. I'm not gonna look up any more because I don't want to potentially spoil myself. It is a real mythical thing though that is being represented in this game. So we'll see. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Uh-huh. Another spiky-haired character enters the fray. Hunt's embassy. A noble Yatagarasu vigilante of the business world reappears. Is that just the photo, or is it actually supposed to be alternate colors? And though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. Corporate dealing. Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to mass media. Along with this single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance.
Hey, Mr. Edgeman. Look, something's written on the back, sir.
What? Let me see.
It's the location of where the thief put the stolen files.
So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few key words are popping up in this mystery. A murder in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Alright. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. Huh. Is that premonition? Sign. Okay. Something is about to happen by the incidents that began 2 days ago. What happened 2 days ago? You gotta tell us. In the end. Dude, I knew I was close. Fuck. I'm so sorry I couldn't finish it. God damn it. Not bad. There's a mystery to solve, that's for sure. Also super sorry again. I had to stop. Turnabout Airlines. Uh-huh. Beginning. Ladder. Okay. Also, it's very interesting. Everything's different. I mean, we're not a defense attorney anymore. We're not Phoenix Wright. So it makes sense that we're not doing court case. Well, actually, I'm kind of interested that it's not court cases. It's literally just investigations, which attributes to the name of the game. Like, it clearly makes a lot of sense when you think about it, but also, god damn it. Where's my court cases? But they brought back all the important stuff. Um, and we can move 'em around now, weirdly enough. Alright. Not bad. It was an intro of intros. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure that's Francisca. In Turnabout Airlines, because she left on the, what's it called? The plane. Oh. Ah, excuse me. I don't want to spoil, so. Turnabout Airlines. What do you got for us? We're gonna head right in there. Murder that occurred in my office. The Yatagarasu. Uh-huh. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. What happened 2 days ago? 2 days earlier. Thank you. Okay, wine. Good to know. Spilled wine. Gatewater Hotel? No. Light. Go you. Go you. Go yo. Go you, go yo. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for flying Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Go Hughes. Uh-huh. 2 days ago. Flight G390. Early morning. Okay. We're right into it, huh? Edgeworth be getting up to some shit now. Jesus. Why do I feel like I just woke up from some horrible nightmare? Because you're living it. 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Huh. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats. Suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Poor Edgeworth. The notebook? What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? With blood on it, nonetheless. My head. Why won't this headache go away? Maybe because you fainted for 10 minutes? And yeah, you're just trying to walk away like it's nothing. I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Ugh. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. Poor Edgeworth, man. Double taking a beating. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. Yep. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? He's moving on. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Hey, man. Alright. Huh. What the? This might have been the dude in the picture, too. What in the world happened? Is something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. Ah! He- He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murderer!
What? No, you have it all wrong.
It wasn't me.
That's the setup. Alright, I'm the murderer yet again.
Ah. I'm being detained, bro. That's insane. Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenario. Huh. I like her vlog hairstyle. It's interesting. Tenario. I don't know if that's a reference to anything yet, unfortunately. We have just had a minor accident on this flight.
An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse of it and it was murder.
No way. Oh, what? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! You're welcome to jump out if you want to. Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. I fucking love him being tame. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. So you say, however, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? Von Karma? I think we've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, we will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation, I'm more concerned with mine, the direction it's going. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, is it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. You had to think about that, huh? To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give proper defense. And the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous. You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course. As you wish. Good. Very well then, let's get started. Now for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. Uh-huh. Alright. Damn, into a cross-examination immediately? Alright. Man, they really are turning everything on its head for this game. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Do I have anything? I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Huh. And we're gonna have to get her out of her job. Does he have a badge number, dude? Why can I examine this now? The relentlessness and disciple of law enforcement discipline comes from the authority vested in us as strict protectors of the law and executors of sentences, much like harsh winter's frost and blazing summer days. To where it is I identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing this. Alright. Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of its owner on the back. Numbers, as if they were not human on the inside like everything else. Uh-huh. You don't get to learn his numbers? Alright, fine. Picked up off the floor in front of the elevator. It isn't mine, so whose is it? I would assume his, right? Body found at 6:15. Saw the elevator stopped on the first lounge. Back of the head hit? Poor Edgeworth, dude, having to deal with another elevator case? Alright. Maybe you should be afraid of elevators. Go You Airlines statue with blood on it. To make it look like that. Dude, you know what? The wallet thing. I think she's gonna bring up the wallet, and then I'm gonna say this fucking cash is all over the floor. Ooh. A carabiner with what's around his neck? We'll have to find out later. Sky Magazine. Detailed meals, movies, and other services inside. All your best restaurant in the skies, featuring items from the world's finest restaurant. Treat yourself to the cuisine of the gods. Itinerary. Might be very important. All times show correspond to our departure time zone. Thank you for choosing Go Airlines. Pleasant flight. If you require assistance at any time, please use the call button. Okay. Is that the scene from Steel Samurai? License to love, laugh, maim, and... Alright. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you standing there, with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon. Ah, the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. That's it. That's her evidence? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Da, 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 da. This is so strange having it right at the start. I'm a presser, though.
Hold it!
Tell me, what exactly does the pro and professional flight attendant do for you? Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. Hey, I respect it. I'm sure you already realize that by now, right? Okay, what is that? I saw that. Interesting. Interesting quirky smile he got there. Stiff. I wouldn't say it was nervous. That was a stiff, like, annoyed smile. It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion. And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable. It's certain you are the killer.
Hold it!
You certainly seem sure of yourself. Oh, whoa. A full bow. Of course, as professional flight attendants, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all. Perhaps, but you must admit that there are a few who can look at a murder with a clear mind. The attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. You're not showing it right now. Well, we'll even calmly serve you coffee, if you so wish, as the plane makes a splashdown. Twitch, twitch. I fail to see how that would be a calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. And she's pissed about it. That is the duty of all professional flight attendants. You certainly are confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony? Scene I saw in front of the elevator. Yes, what did you see in front of the elevator? That's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Framed by the elevator doors, and bathed in the light coming from within. This is obviously the contradiction. The murder weapon, dripping with blood. Really now. I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. And even scream. Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. Twitch, twitch. I've witnessed the murder scene and am now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Apparently, you also lie with a smile on your face. Oh, her mistakes shine like the silver lining in a dark rain cloud. I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence. Please cooperate, okay?
Hold it!
I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me. Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now. And what exactly is my situation? I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. We are within our legal rights to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police. Damn. I'm to stay restrained until I can clear up all of her doubts. At least I'm close. Her mistake shines like... Oh. That was none other but a travel wallet.
Objection!
Miss Tenero. What is with yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Hey man, when you loudly and boldly declare your objection, it's a force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? I like that her bangs blew up. I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet. The city around. What? Impossible. Calm and collected. Now, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? But I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Huh. Then that's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist. That's debatable. No! There, that should clear up that pesky accusation. Hold it. Where is her hold it? Oh, wait, just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please. She is trembling, and the tacked on please at the end sounds like I've got her. And there's no need to look inside, even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself. She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Neer, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. Alright, I don't usually pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here. AK. AK? Grape juice. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. The brand? Ooh, the brand. Oh, I opened it. My bad. It seems that this passport is all that's it. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. And this renders your wallet as was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Hold it. Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? I would also like to know that. Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. Well, you didn't help yourself there, huh? Republic of Virginia. You know, we don't know about countries, right? In this fake world or whatever. I know we're like supposed to be in the States and there's Japan and Germany. Virginia is like somewhere near though, right? Passport. You're right, it's number 9. Actually, I could probably just look at it. Just in case type P. Surname Hicks. Given name Abby. Abby Hicks. Male. Man. Huh. Passport agency. Ooh. Is that just part of the passport? Just as I thought. This travel wallet belongs to Mr. Abby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. Which means you're a thief. Picked up off the floor in front of the other. There's but a passport inside. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Yep, I fucking set myself up for it. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Higgs after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me. I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hand. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you for foul play? Uh-huh. I know the answer to this, because I told you. I called it earlier. Miss Tenero's logic. It's flawed. Eureka! Oh. I'm oppressed.
Hold it!
Shouldn't that be proof enough for you that I did not murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, and why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks.
Hold it!
You think I stole it? Yes, I'm very sorry to say it. I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said. You know, I'm noticing she also has I mean, it's purple, but Franziska wears blue jewelry. Quite similar, right? Never thought I'd see the day, but here I am, calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you. Heyo, thank you for the follow, Blazing. Welcome in, hope you enjoy. Let me delete that. There we go. Doing some investigations. Case 2. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage. It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Higgs' wallet. Your motive was simple. Money. How could you, Edgewood? I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight. Well, that is more than enough of a reason. No problem. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoying it. It's been good so far. It's different than the original trilogy. And there's no court cases, as I just learned. It's just the investigation, which tributes to the title of the game, but we are investigating. Was that more than enough reason? How do you figure? He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear. He was on the elevator, so that pertains to nothing, lady. Thank you. And also, the money. You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from? True, you are also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead. Damn, Edgeworth getting called out. They're not lines. They're perfectly normal and part of my natural face. I don't think I've ever met someone with such a terrible countenance on a flight before. And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble. She really is making a fool of herself, pursuing this line of logic. Is it really flawed, though? We don't know. You should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. That was great. Uh, Edgeworth the thief, but it's the mole.
Objection!
Uh, of all but 2 games that has it. Oh, nice. I've only done the original trilogy. So I figured I'd continue with Miles Edgeworth here, as it's loosely connected, but instead of heading to the sequel or whatever, Apollo Attorney or Apollo Justice. I'll get to that after these games. I'm quite further behind than you. Wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero. What is it now? Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. About the scene would prove that the motive for murder was not money. All the money on the ground.
Take that!
Take that. I may direct your attention to the things. Oh, the music kicks up really well, though. I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. Ah, that's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. Ah. Just smile and wave, smile and wave. I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as we can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money. I mean, he's not wrong yet, but it's not really proving that he hasn't done it yet, also. But the wallet.
Objection!
Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing it was Mr. Hicks's passport. Ah! If you are really insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet. I forgive me, please. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? Oh, who's that dude? So that guy isn't the killer? Ha, don't believe in anyone. Everyone is a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Tenera. Yes. You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looked into the light, and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. Fair? Oh, look at that. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth. That is one way to get released, I guess. Be forgiving. Alright. Thank you for releasing me. What the fuck? Wing... Is he supposed to be Egyptian or whatever? Or... I don't know. Unknown. Verse tree. Fish. Pushman. Beg forgiveness. Cut hair. Cut leaf, sorry. Key. What is it now? Yo, what up, Zola? Okay, well, the music kicked in and it does seem to be... That could be like Arabic, I guess, right? Miss Tanir, if you could please answer, I'd be much obliged. I'm just having fun going through investigations for the first time, and solving puzzles. Or, well, solving cases. Sounds like Organian. Okay, but I'm having a good day. Got Final Fantasy and what's it called? About an hour and a half. New Ultimate for that. But other than that, I'm streaming this. Don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight, dude. I said that he's giving. Oh wait. He said that he's giving you the runabout. That's a good voice for him. Fuck. I don't. uh. Thank you. Hope you having a nice day. Or well, at least the end of it's better. If not. That's fair, that's fair. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? You, the intendant. Why was it? Oh. I mean, there was news about, I don't know if this is at all relevant, but people were really hoping for an Ace Attorney follow-up from, like, one of the directs or whatever. And there was nothing, so... I don't know if that's relevant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport. Hey, you're strange, man. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it What is it you want? I've finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear what you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you waste my time? That sucks. Was it like for competitive reasons or like just for fun? How do you waste my time? You were the one who stuck your nose in my affairs. Yep, and that's why you're suspicious as hell. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no times for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolent, yet I'm pretty sure that's how you say... Oh, insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt. But I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc the Second. I'm a very wealthy man in the Borginia. There we go. Now that I know his name, but I am no ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon. When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving you the runabout, reference to a title? I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. Do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. God damn. Savage. I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator, going down to the lounge. The victim was exactly at 6 o'clock. Okay, we don't know what happened before the murder yet either. Wait, 6 o'clock? Wasn't it? No, it was 6:15? Yeah, 6:15 when it was found, which accounts for Edgeworth's pass out or whatever. He passed out, so that makes sense. And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? Huh. What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Ah!
Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes?
Damn, that is a point.
The double-handed point? Alright. Fingers locked, too. Huh.
It's time to prove it. Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time.
Me too. I was watching a movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice.
I was still eating. Still haven't finished yet, see? That was actually a massive steak, what the hell?
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right? Uh-huh. I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point. Oh wait, I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say. But do you have what you say, the evidence?
I don't know if I should give him more of a French voice, but I'm gonna stick with it. Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? God damn, she's so easily swayed.
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony. Of course. I was looking at that man the whole time.
They are from the same nation. I'm assuming this was his seat. Why? Just maybe because he was across the sea?
He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time.
Machine.
Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? He was making me crazy with the click, click, click.
From that description, it sounds like some sort of computer. Yep. I believe that Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell. So it could be that too, you know, one of the two. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. Laptop or organizer, I can see it, but that's kind of low budget. A cell phone that may be missing? Question mark?
I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Mr. Nero. Yes. I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. Oh, what? Do you want to examine the crime scene? He is not calm. Collected. For a professional. You would give me a little measure of time. I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that is how you say it in English. It's Fox guarding the henhouse, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier.
And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all remaining doubts. I don't think your innocence is proven yet. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. Ah. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. Aw, her little run was kind of cute.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing the investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We will see.
Uh-huh. Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
Oh, what unbelievable!
I am in your debt, Miss Tenera. However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation.
It's only natural, as I am still a suspect in this case. I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to talk. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. All right. Well, well, well. What an intro. I'll save over this. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to her, because I can. Are you in need of assistance? Captain's permission. Senor, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge. As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around. If you could pass a message along, tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation. Hey. I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you. Of course, and I take no offense. Do you really understand what I'm saying? Yes, verily. You pinky swear you do, on your honor as a professional prosecutor. I pinky swear I do, on my honor as a professional prosecutor. Well, I guess that sells that. As long as you're professional, you're good in her books. My honor is slowly diminishing. Here, this is my honor. No, I never did get all the, what's it called? I'm not gonna say relevant for now. I have movement keys, let's go. Whoa, okay. Well. That isn't stereotyping. I don't know what is. It's a movie poster for License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. That's a Go You airline sponsored movie, sir. It's a suspense, hard-boiled action, romantic, horror comedy flick. Is that the genre listing for this thing? Yes, it's a movie that can be enjoyed by anyone because it encompasses all those genres. I can't even begin to imagine what the plot would be. You have to admit, it has piqued your curiosity, right? I heard the main strategy with this genre listing was to make people curious. Well then, consider the mission successful. No elevator? In order to preserve the crime scene, I'm afraid the elevator is not in service. To get to the first floor lounge, we should take the stairs. Interesting. Right? Or sexy sleepy lady? Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You there. Huh? If you need something, please ask Miss Rhoda over there, okay? Oh, what? Hey, wake up, will you? I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth. No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard to believe that she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red. Looks like a normal cart. How did you find a meal to be, Mr. Richmond? Come to think of it, I forgot all about it. I must have been asleep or something. I'm terribly sorry. Let me prepare you something right away. What are you apologizing for, Miss Tenina? I failed in my professional duties by letting a passenger go hungry. Please, help yourself. If you see anything to your fancy, feel free. That's the first-class passenger service right there, I guess, huh? Nah, I think I'll take my time later, after I've solved this case, thanks.
Yeah. Hurry up and investigate. Time should not be wasted. Precious is human time, is how you say it, I believe.
Mr. LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc seems to be protecting the gargantuan vase on the chair rather closely. It fits with his character.
Is there something inside the vase, though? Or the statue?
I don't know if it's foreshadowing, but maybe it is. It's a marvelous case, isn't it? Yes, I dare say. So as a professional attendant, I don't think there's a real connection between the piece of art and being an attendant. But I'm not just any old attendant. I'm a professional flight attendant. As though there was such a thing as an amateur flight attendant. Damn. Calling them all one and the same. Oh, I have to look. Oh, those are his paintings. He has paintings too. Okay. Long. It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur.
Well, sounds like a skill issue.
Ah, that's right. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game. Just an observation, but aren't there too many red knights around that lone blue pawn? Guess so, maybe. Nonsense. It simply shows that the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might.
Oh.
Or Phoenix, I guess, huh? This was Mr. Hicksy. Let's see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about. Oh, perhaps it is in the elevator. Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now. Empty dinner plate. No... no fork and knife? Okay. Life preserver, dude. Don't get near me, you criminal. I said, don't get near me, you criminal. I'm not the killer, and I intend to prove that, starting now. But that's contrary to the facts. I said, but that's contrary to the facts, sir. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. It's a lifesaver doing here. I bought it at the in-flight shop just beyond the lounge. If something should happen, having one will save your life. I think this guy would have been better off not taking the plane to begin with. Huh. I mean, sometimes you don't have an option, right? Okay. Dude, damn. The boy's living the life. Video games, a baguette, a fucking massive ass steak. Like, and then a fucking parfait. Fucking, god damn. Hello. I was gonna say like a porterhouse, but I don't think it's a porterhouse, and it's also it's just a massive ass steak. I may have a word. This steak, so awesome. And that's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions. I was here the whole time, so
want to know. Eat or speak. Please pick one. Nom, 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 nom. I think he chose to eat. Yes, I can hear that. Hey man, I respect that. Yo, what up, Auntie? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, miss, how about another glass? Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder. How about it? How about a glass together? Sorry, but I must decline. I'm just starting case 2, and I've been suspected of murder. But obviously it wasn't me, unless it was. Dun dun dun. I wasn't talking to you, I was asking the cute attendant. I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time. You got it, Toots. Alright, eat that. That's no way to talk to a lady. Alright. Oh, wait. Well, fuck. I want to look at his glasses. Or his alcohol bottles. Uh-huh. Okay. A broken glass. But things are knocked over because of the turbulence. And the elevator. Why is an ice bucket knocked over with no ice? I want to thank you for your help there, Miss Tenero. There's nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. Probably not 100% achievements. I have no knowledge about this. This is just a blind playthrough. I know, like obviously some of them are like dialogue related or whatever, so I'll probably miss a few of those. But yeah. I don't think it's worth looking up to potentially spoil myself on missing a cool thought. That's fair. That's fair. I'ma just run with it though. I still don't trust you. Yeah. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota. I see. I'll bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that. We reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you're not making progress. Okay? And when you do, we ask that you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out at his crew's discretions, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy, no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff key. To be first class. We found no record of that key card being used at all. Which means that I have a first class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. Yeah, that's fair. There might be some shenanigans about that too. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near the crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Perfect. Begin investigation. Alright. So initial thoughts is the turbulence is strange. Something happened during it. And also the fact it happened on the elevator. Was there a power outage? Or no? Okay. Well, we'll just have to investigate. Let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. No, yeah, please don't. I want to figure... Well, I'm gonna make clueless guesses, and I'm
gonna try and figure it out. And I'll probably make mistakes too. Crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. Absolutely, that's how it has to be, you know? During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself. You know? Which would make me the prime suspect. Indeed it does, Edgeworth. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means the killer was around somewhere. See, where's his proof that he didn't kill him, though? Come on, it's clearly Edgeworth. What clues point to where the killer could have been? If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will have to be to gather information to win your trust. Yep. I'll pop a fresh save. Real quick. Oop, perfect. There is a lot of knocked over shit due to turbulence, I'm assuming. Okay. Start with the body, though. What floors does this elevator service? Only the first and second. Although it can also go down to the cargo hold. Okay, possibility. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. Only floors accessible to passengers with first and second, huh? Okay. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh, I was gonna say that for everyone, I guess, huh? The back of his head is clearly... There's the murder weapon, potentially. Now, anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. Also, where is his phone? We need to find his phone. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death? Wound on the back of the head suggests blunt force trauma. What caused it? Yeah. There's no blood anywhere else in the elevator. No? Even his glasses are broken. Yeah, that's a good find. Okay. Yes, the necklace. What's in the necklace? I wonder what was hanging off his lanyard. Okay. Something missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Wait, can you pull with a passport? Can I? Oh, maybe I can. Oh, you won't open it for me? God damn it. It's empty too. Okay, that's kind of weird that it's letting me do that throw of a thing. Okay. I wanted to look at his passport again. See if he had the lanyard on in his passport picture. But, oh well. What is this sinister looking figure on the floor here? Go You Airlines. So the gift shop we might need to go to? Okay. Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Ugo. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. In-flight shop? This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one. Ooh. Have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered. Perfect. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Alright. Money strewn all over the floor. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. I think that's everything for now here. Oh wait. Okay, his shoes. Interesting. That is a very... Oh man, alright. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered the elevator after the turbulence. Yeah. But in leaving open the possibility that he was moved floors, for sure. I think that's all we're gonna get there. Oh. Okay, somebody... Uh-huh. Some spilled grape juice. Grape. Can you just call it fucking wine? I guess it is grape juice, but... I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Considering there's a whole bottle broken, I think not. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found something very important. That's the important piece of evidence in this scene. There's also potential something direct, too. But it's gonna be the... Oh, the footprints. Yeah, yeah.
Take that!
I thought it was gonna light up. It does not light up. What is it? There's a little smudge, but I think we can both agree they are a set of footprints heading into the gift shop. So you think... Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoes of sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. You might find blood on some person's shoes. I just walked all over it, so you know. Hugo Hughes. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when good drink has been spilt at its feet. This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice were at his feet. Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? Let me through this gate, please! The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters, but we don't have permission to open, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed. Must remain ever vigilant. This is the table... Actually, I don't know. Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Potentially he fell down and like hit his head. What caused him to knock out? No, that's a wine glass. It looked like a beaker. This toppled over chair. Yet another victim of the turbulence. No. Look at all that grape juice staining the back. You may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable. It was. Some insane amount of dollars. Yes. It was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair. I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals? Is it gonna be like a Steel Samurai reference, maybe? I don't know. I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. but that makes sense, okay. Rocket Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the Pals part to become more popular, especially among teens. Ah, that explains it. I'm not really a fan of, really one for the music of today. I can see Dorothy. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. Indeed it will. A piano. This grand piano is the pride of the plane. You can play the music of whatever CD insert. Oh, alright. We insert into the CD drive. That's not a piano. It's more like an overgrown music box. Ah, but its keys to press along with the music, as though they really is someone playing. Okay, that'd be kind of a cool piece of tech, right? Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. These counters offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds. Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation. The clouds, they tell me nothing. Alright, well... What, or who is this? Incoherently. One left is when he was in his 40s, and the other is of him in his 80s. A man aged at all over those 4 decades. Maybe I need to squint more. Shadows are different, because they're opposite sides. Smile. Yeah, this is true. Why do we have a Go You in our inventory? There are a few copies of Sky magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special is an English trivia quiz. That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle. Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as a participle? Case in point. Sec. Oh, okay. Nope. Also, this should have been closed, right? I guess not potentially, but it is interesting that there's a glass that only a single glass that fell out actually. Ooh. Okay. Only one glass fell out, which means it wasn't likely to be part of the turbulence. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. Ah. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area. I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear any suspicion I have about you. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. I'm gonna disagree. I think it's a little strange. Only one glass fell. Oh, I can't. This door. Flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. This room is giving off the scent of a woman's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great. However, to me, it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. No interest, you say, huh? I think that's everything. Wait, let me try talking to her, actually, again. Notice anything. I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator. I'd say the killers, wouldn't you? Oh, even if they aren't, I'm sure they are a vital clue in solving this case. Well, maybe there are other clues waiting to be found in other places. Come on now, Miss Redwood. Let's go find them together. She is not happy about it. A word of advice. Nobody likes to a credit thief, so stop stealing my lines. I was wondering if you noticed anything, Mr. Newman. Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere. Yes, it is a rather tragic crime. Well said, robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing in the salt. I can't forgive someone who would do this to a passenger of mine. I swear, as a professional flight attendant, that I will capture the culprit with my own hands. And I promise as a prosecutor to solve this case with logic and deduction. I should go over the leads I've collected so far one more time. Perfect. I think we can logic out, where was the killer? To, spilled grape juice here. Yeah? Please? Fuck, okay. Okay. Wait. This is on a corner, right? If it was a sharp corner like that, it might not be blunt force, actually. We can try that. Let's save again real quick. The murder weapon. Yeah, please. Bang. There we go. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this spot. It looks like it matches up with the wounds on his head. Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection. Perhaps Master of Oblivious would be more befitting. With blood on it. I guess we could do elevator and where was the killer, because a possibility, right? There we go. Perfect. True that there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. It is possible he's on a different floor. And the spilled grape juice because there's footprints. I think so, maybe? Nope, perfect. I have it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. So I was right, but I was a step early, okay? God damn it. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder. Oh, what? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact, that someone exited the elevator alive.
Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. Mm-hmm. I think there's a possibility they didn't enter the elevator again, though. Huh. I think there's a possibility where it could be another thing than what Edgeworth is going for right now, but we'll see. I do agree there's a second person, though, obviously. But couldn't the footprint be from Mr. Hicks himself? No. Ah. But if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Uh-huh. Yep. And something being dragged. Oh, okay, fine. That's long. Something being dragged. Time obsessed. Go you airlines attendant charged with taking care of first class. Yeah. Damn. He gives off an old disheveled fucking older and disheveled Byakuya. Danganronpa. Here we go. So I missed something here then, Wait, where's his phone? There we are. Damn, you really had to be thorough. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Okay. LeBlanc just got a lot more suspicious, and his phone's on his lanyard. Got it. Looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. A souvenir, perhaps. No. I did it. Oh, wait. I know what I have to do. Maybe? I don't know. Deduce. Right there. Eureka! A Eureka is so strange. Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine. His cell phone, Miss Tenero. So I guess because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Victim supposedly had one, but is gone missing. Did the killer take it? Perfect. Investigation complete. Alright. What's going on over there? Oh? Oh, there's somebody at... He's the same place. Oh, her? Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. Do you understand what I am saying? The movie is late. It's the same level of bad as is the plane arrived late. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time. What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there's no emergency, please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do. I mean not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove your innocence yet? If you would like, I would prove my innocence to you right now. welcome back. What nonsense. Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? I'm not mistaken, merely that there's room for doubt. Well, I'd be most honored if you could. Please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself. That finger point, man. Damn. Aha, testimony. What I saw. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal. No, sir. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seems to make logical sense. There. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. I'd say gaming's my main hobby. I've been recently playing pickleball with my with my friends, which is different than badminton, but in the same vein, you know. So, uh, the only person. Yeah, it's been pretty fun, and it's good exercise. The only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry. Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritating? Yeah, I definitely probably game more than I should, but I'm right there with you. I do some other stuff though too. So, I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast. Alright. This is clearly the elevator. Being an elevator.
Hold it!
I'ma press him then. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look? Thank you, thank you. It's kind of, I think it's kind of poor quality, but I'm doing my best for all the different voices. And the model is just a pre-made for funsies, very cheap, you know. Make sure I'm committed to doing a VTuber thing. Were you able to get a good? Just costs, you know, and have fun with it. It's cheap. Don't have to. I might move to it eventually, but it's what's it called? And I have an idea for it, but it's just money and exactly money and you have to put effort, a lot of effort into making your own brand essentially at that point. So, Mr. LeBlanc. Roughly. More like a concept, but you know, not anything like super concrete yet. You were able to get a good. Yeah, exactly. You were able to get a good look at the inside of your elevator at the time. Of course, I saw what was inside. And are you sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Possibly. Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicksman. This verse is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicksman.
second. Alright, perfect. Anyway, sorry about that. I think I did go through this line, right?
Hold it!
You're able to get a look inside the elevator, of course. Oh, wait. Oh, he just adds it. I don't have to tell him to add it. Got it. We're not in court. The only person inside was that man, Mr. Hicks.
Hold it!
Was he really alone? Of course. I will bet even 1 cent. The cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent. It was when the needles of my pocket watch pointed to 6 and the 12. I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking. Is that correct? You know, I kind of just noticed they actually put the background, like the proper background. Oh man, I might have to go back to the other. No, I think that was it's the actual proper background, which is kind of insane detail. Is the one you keep checking. Is that correct? Oh, you notice. It is a very expensive antique. I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand. It does look very well designed and quite classy. I will have to charge you if you want to touch it. That's quite alright. Let's continue with your testimony. What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. Uh-huh.
Hold it!
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15. And that's when I found the 2 of them as well. You see, it all matches with my testimony. Yes. Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal. That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of. No. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken. Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you are both mistaken. Well, if it isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what it is. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. LeBlanc. I will now show you proof. It's, inside was that Mr. Hicks, but where is... There's no profiles. I think it's gotta be the footprints, right? Somebody else left. Somebody left.
Objection!
Yep, got it. Mr. LeBlanc. What is it? There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. We need to go to the gift shop. There, at the spilled grape juice. Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. I think that is correct, but just a possibility. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints. Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. Oh! His sweating animation's kind of funny. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then.
I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Blah 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 blah. Arrow Lightning D. Trident the unknown phrase push pray key it's that symbol, fuck. Bug? Question mark? Huh. Can you please translate for us? Hey! Hello, sleepy lady. Well, stereotypes. Yay. No way. That's totally impossible, I guess is what he said. No way. That is totally impossible. I knew there was no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I don't think so either. I suppose she is right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc. Oh, Mr. LeBlanc. Please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? I think cargo hold might play into this. I'm assuming he was transporting... Oh. I was assuming he was transporting this, right? Maybe? I don't know. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed away. Past me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one. Uh-huh. Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down. What? Dare you too have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? No, not at all. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Uh-huh. I'm a present. When Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. So, are you still upset now? I am always upset. Oh. There we go. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands. That is a way to live life, my man. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me. I was always checking the time over and over again. Hold it! Character-wise, believable. Why were you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. God, I was giving a complaint to the attendant about a movie starting time. Return back to me my time. In money. You understand my point. Movie. Is she talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? It is scheduled. A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting. Wait. I just thought of something. All time shown correspond to our departure time zone. Is a possible flaw. It's reminiscent of the very first case? Yeah, or the very first case in the original trilogy. Time zone differences is a potential issue here. Got it. I don't know how meals or drinks would be involved, though. Ooh, drinks might be important. So an hour before? Like, let's assume it's an hour before where drinks were supposed to be served? Or maybe it's way before where it's like meals. Okay, we'll have to find out. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when it came on board. It said departure time, right? Departure. But the movie was still late. Very, very late. Your pocket watch. I'd like you to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright. Watch is set to my destination's time.
Hold it!
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc? Yes, of course. I am a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and have no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made. Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me. That's alright. All I require is this piece of testimony. You stressing now, huh? Damn. Wipe that sweat off, yeah. Oh, he does the other hand too. I'm gonna press him for the final statements over quick. Since you only happened to see him, it's possible that you missed something in that glance. Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing. And how can you be so sure? And just because... I would appreciate if you didn't take my life so lightly with the simple just because. Well then, I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, alright? And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. Is it possible that someone was hiding inside? What? You dare insult me. I have belief in my eyesight. When I look at for art to sell, I am often told I have great sight for the arts. I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight? You are persistent, I tell you. I looked clearly. But I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying. I don't think he's lying either. But I think he might be mistaken about something. Mistaken? Yes, and I am going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence. And this professional attendant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor. Hell yeah! One sec. Press.
Hold it!
Why do you insist that? Excuse me. Why do you insist they are absolutely not mistaken? Because when I say I am not wrong, I am not wrong! Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth. Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a while ago. I honestly don't think Oh, okay. And then... Perfect. Take that!
Objection!
Objection! Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. And now, if your watch had been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. That's what that means. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. There's no desk slamming. Where's our desk slamming in this game? Arguably worse. Unplayable. Where's our podium slam? Desk slam. You believe this Sky magazine. Clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule is also created with that in mind. Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point. That's right. I was in a small Asian country, the Republic of Zhenfa. Zhenfa? That might be related to the Yadagarasi. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now, we are still running on Virginian time. Oh, what? The time difference between Virginian and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that you would be out of sync with the schedule. So this is the sign. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drinks in the middle of a drinks period, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the middle of a meal period. She did say she would serve him, possibly, and there's also a bunch of drinks out, so fuck, I don't know. It could be either one. What? Damn, you got fucking wind blowback there. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clock. 3 hours fast. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So the end of the meal period. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. My 1,000,000 cents! This should clear up all the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Mr. LeBlanc's 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. He didn't change his clock again, though, did it? Question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during the span of time, and what he was doing? I've got something to say. And you are? Yeah, oh. I'm Cammy Mealy. I'm a flight attendant. Smile. And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer. But we're making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Zhenfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation. Ah. That stop that we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhenfa, correct? Yes. It was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones aboard this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Gen 5. What about the flight crew? The few who were willing to were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. Eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane. I like a little teddy bear. He's cute. So, basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. 4 to 5 a.m. That implies that the cargo hold was in use and the elevator connects to the cargo hold. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. And I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Abby Hicks was there in his seat. And he took off again at 5 a.m. In his seat at 5 a.m. So 5 to 6:15. Alright then. That puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m. Okay. Now, what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhengfa. Ah! You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth. Were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then, how do we explain the footprints? Is not that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks in this lounge, waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse in the elevator. Then, that is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. Bullhorn? What? Do you have another idea? I simply feel that there is something out of place in this scenario you presented. There's something that can tie this crime scene to a location other than this lounge. The elevator? Might be this. Usually on display in the flight.
Take that!
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there. It is not displayed here in the lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. Doesn't prove you are innocent at all. Is there no way to win with this man? Hold it. If I may. What is it? You see. Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh, and why do you know this so well? Well, it's just that that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:48. Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence? That's right. You were in the shop just before the turbulence. Yes, I was. Come to think of it. Mr. Nero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room. Then, you were on the first floor? Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first, and then to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes. You seemed really into this issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. Was I drugged? I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went. Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
Went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say anything about that until now? And what is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then? What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right.
Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give me permission to do anything like that at all.
Huh. What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenier?
It means she's lying. Go on and admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet here you are.
You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda.
Oh,
But don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
Ah,
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, you would follow me. I will be your guide from now on. Smile.
there's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Alright. I'm gonna plop a save. And that's gonna be it for right now. Some things are afoot. The time frame's a lot clearer now. Still a lot. Get into the gift shop. The murder weapon. Where's this phone? The cargo hold. Miss Tenero being incredibly suspicious, going to the flight attendant's room, coming out of the flight attendant's room, and going into the gift shop. Possibly might have to go to the flight attendant's room too, but I don't know if it'll let us in there. But right now, heading to the gift shop is most key importance in figuring out probably even the cargo hold too. Like I said, that is going to be it for this Ace Attorney for now. I'm heading over to Final Fantasy for some raid. If you'd like to keep watching, feel free. I will be back tomorrow with more Ace Attorney at 3 p.m. EST. If you want to watch. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright. I'm gonna be right back too. That's for a few minutes. That was supposed to be. I had to turn on my video capture card there.
quick switch, and we're in. Let me put that up. Oh, chat for you. Where are you at? There we go. Yeah, anyways, time for some prog. Lots of I'm thinking about the case still. There's some suspicious people. Also, the flight attendant's got some beef going on. It's kind of interesting. What else is there? It's just we needed more information. I feel like I don't have all the facts. I think finding his phone is going to be one of the major things about his reason for being on the flight, which will probably connect to how the 4 to 5 a.m. What's it called? Landing in Zhengfa will be vitally important, potentially. I don't know. I wonder why fucking LeBlanc is fucking so pissed. I mean, his character archetype is just that pissed dude at fucking everything. But why specifically he's so pissed at? And that they both originate, like, they're probably like rival. Yeah, not friendly rivals, fucking arch enemies almost. But yeah, I gotta study up real quick actually, so might be silent here for a few minutes. Yo.
Hello.
How you doing? Or how's it hanging?
A little to the left today. Everything's fine for now.
Everything's fine, yeah.
Surely we see P3. Surely.
Early.
Surely we one-shot Bulls of Agony. That'd be
Oh.
great.
That's a questionable.
It's easy.
It's not that bad.
Short
to be
timer
honest,
goes to
yeah.
short timer.
Yeah.
Long timer. Fate's the far stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing's just to sit on win the entire time.
Yep.
You try to
Dude, they
figure out
are
your
pushing
uptime.
this tank LB3 shit, bro. Holy fuck.
In PF? Really?
Yes, they're pushing the
Forsaken?
LB3.
There's no way.
No,
They-
not for Forsaken. No,
Oh,
no. For
okay, okay.
P3, they're doing P3 LB cheese.
Uh,
Hello.
for what? Bowser
P3
Agony?
LB cheese for what?
Or, like the limit.
So that first mechanic right can be ignored by LB3. You drag X stuff on the opposite side of the arena, and then everyone can just sit on top of each other. It's really dumb.
Wait, you resolve everything at once? Is what you're saying?
No, you're still solving the mechanic properly. Just you're solving it incorrectly. Like you're solving it in a way that you are not supposed to, because you would die without LB3.
Uh-huh.
So it seems like a waste of an LB3.
Go, white boy, go.
Well, there's no need for LB3 anywhere in the fight, so really you don't need to use LB3 for anything.
Yeah.
I was kind of. Are you guys talking about like support LB during 2 or something?
No, during 3.
Oh, during 3.
It's straight up in the pace bin now. That's like the worst
fuck.
part. It's like
Yeah.
in the pace bin.
How tight's the DPS check? Do we know? Or well,
It's not tight.
fuck, dude, that's the worst.
Yeah.
For 3, I thought 3 was like the tightest.
No,
check.
it was perceived to be tight, but it's actually it's mechanically tight.
Yeah. I was like, if you had to LB for the damage, then it's fine, but if it's not tight, then
I don't
Oh
think-
no, I was wrong. They are all on top of each other. So fucking dumb.
What?
What?
Stupid,
Wait.
bro.
Are we talking about for Bowels of Agony?
Yeah, that's like a cheese
What
you can do.
the fuck?
Really
like,
fucking
okay, wait,
funny.
You stack shorts in everybody, and does everyone gets knocked back?
So cursed.
What
I
the
don't know.
fuck? Oh, I don't know about like that.
Me neither, coach.
I mean, yeah, this is cursed. That is like cursed. I'm just gonna ignore that and not ever look at that ever. And, yeah.
LB cheese elements. Well,
Yeah, LB cheese elements.
fuck, dude. It's all everybody always fucking resorts to the cheese, bro. It's alright.
Yeah, I know PF's doing that shit, dog. They can.
Yeah.
First off, they might be able to get past Bowels, but they definitely can't get past the fucking limit code.
Not without that AM.
Raccoon, you're late.
Yeah, my apologies. I got out of the shower like a minute ago.
Works from home,
Unforgivable.
still late.
I was in the shower, motherfucker. What am I gonna raid wet?
Crazy. Yes, sir.
No.
You need to come to raid butt booty naked. What you
Sit on a
talking?
I am-
fucking, sit
I
on a
am
fucking towel, bro.
I am not disgracing my fucking Yasuo gaming chair TM with my fucking ass. Anyways.
Also, yes, that is the answer to your question. The answer to your question is yes. I just saw your message.
Oh, nice. I'm would you be interested in a bi-weekly or monthly bracket? Just to like fuck around, low stakes bracket. Only beginner and intermediate players. Everyone who's like diamond or master in Street Fighter are like relegated to coaching only. So it's like something to get a bunch of people who are like not that great like into the scene and like excited about it.
Oh yeah, because they're having a bunch of new stuff happening in Street Fighters, aren't they?
Yeah, bro. Gotta
Yeah,
play
Street
Tifa.
Fighter, Guilty Gear, fucking
Gotta play
Tifa.
Tifa.
2XKO released Thresh, and Thresh looks fucking sick.
Holy shit! I'm telling you, bro, the Italians were onto something that year, and I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah, true.
Or which game?
For Tifa,
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
Italians
gotcha.
in FIFA, bro.
Okay.
Looking for the PF Ash, I swear. There it is. Cool.
Give up, man.
Give up, old, unk. Tired, eyes don't work.
One
No,
day
let
I'll
me
think
get-
of another stream title.
Let me get the
Also, I'll
logs
think about it,
link.
because apparently after we're done with Kefka, I'm supposed to be committing to Lost Ark for a little bit.
What the
Damn.
hell? No,
it
don't
ain't.
do
Whoa.
that.
It ain't
Don't
worth
do that.
it, brother.
It's not worth it.
They really want me to play with them.
Dude,
No,
it's
you
don't
it's
play
a
Lost Ark.
fucking
You buy Lost Ark.
it's like a multi-level marketing scheme. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's the fucking Avon of video games.
They're so desperate for players. They're like, we will let you skip everything. You can have as many characters as you want at max level. You never have to do anything ever again. Please, just play our game. It's fucking
Oh,
yeah, I
or-
don't know.
or 82 PFs.
I
Wait,
don't
hold
regret a
on.
lot of the time I spent gaming, but those 200 something hours
All
I
right,
put into
I'm
Lost
ready.
Ark, biggest waste of time in my life.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, I didn't have my girl fit on. I'm sorry.
Sure, pal. Agreed. I've been waiting all day for this.
What?
What?
What, to kill you?
I've been waiting for this.
My whole life.
Oh, you fucker.
What is
And
this?
still no Gil.
There's nothing I can offer you, man.
Oh, the repair.
Agreed. Don't act like you're one of the 3 Bruce Waynes and the static bitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, Bruce. No, he's more of like a Lex Luthor kind of fellow, you know.
I ain't a Bruce Wayne.
I would like to be Kingpin.
I would like to be Kingpin. Okay.
Manaphy, you're now delegated the big cheese. Supports knockback.
Out of ice stack. In lightning.
Oh, my fucking shit didn't leave. My apologies.
Apology considered.
Fort Rock out of ice. Right.
Ow.
DPS rock. Or he's gonna get raced into the fucking.
Oh. Oh. You can't res there.
I didn't have a choice.
Don't accept it. My bad.
True.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Out of ice stack. In ice.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Oh, good.
Everybody.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
DPS.
Out of ice spread. In everything. Support rock out of ice.
Huh? Oh,
Sorry, my game literally just froze 1 second.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, it literally froze as we took the bottle. Very fucking cool.
Go again.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
DPS knockback.
Out of ice stack. Out of everything.
Don't you think you've won? Oh, no, we've only just begun.
DPS rock in ice.
Welcome in, welcome in. Just doing some, what's it called? You mad prog for Final Fantasy.
Left. Support rock.
Currently just, what's it called? I have to pay attention, sorry.
Right.
Making sure I have mods for Static Prog, but earlier in the day I am streaming Ace Attorney, so you know. Let's go, Bill.
Sorry if I'm not super talkative, but I do have to focus.
Still alive? Unbelievable!
Ready?
I really must insist you die!
How's your day going, Raccoon?
Look at statue. At statue, stack, and lightning.
How boring! Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing! This clearly isn't your first time.
You do the thing.
This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Even.
Future?
Future. Future. Future.
Fear max melee.
3.
Odd.
Missing right person in tower.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
think there was
That was
a
three,
double
no?
stack left.
Yeah, that was three, so not.
That was
Three.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure.
So it's whoever had Circle Alpha.
Yeah.
That may have been me. I'm not sure.
I know Burn had Stack.
All I
Okay,
know
so
is
then
I
that
have
was me.
cone.
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
It's a simple life.
Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
The fuck I didn't know I should? Okay.
DPS knockback.
Have I spread?
Damn it, took you off the arena there. Not gonna lie.
Again?
On
Ready?
my screen, it looked like you zoomed off the arena, like the north side of the arena. But-
In ice.
Yeah, Ash saw me do that the first day.
Oh, really?
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
In ice, DPS rock. Left. DPS rock. Right.
Oh,
Someone missing in action down here.
that's my bad.
Must be northwest Esker Sky, it's not southwest.
Oh, northwest. Did
Look
not
at
succeed.
statue. Look at statue. Look at statue. Stack.
you know.
Out of lightning. I'm gonna stack myself.
My bad.
Oh, we gotta kill this thing.
It's too late now.
I'm afraid that's all I have time for
Yeah, you
today.
probably had it. But...
Bye now.
Nah, I tried to spread just for safety, but I didn't need to.
It was me that needed to spread. You were fine.
1 second while I plug in my mouse.
Really, I was playing controller pet there.
I was. Speaking of controller, I got a Steam controller. I'm gonna fuck around with that.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it finally came in today.
We've dropped
I'm
it.
ready. Now I won't be having my controller disconnected in the middle of Grand Blue. That'll be cool.
I love Grand Blue.
This is my first time.
We need a wipe.
Take it easy.
My
after
I
I
plugged in my
blocked?
mouse and my profile fucking changed.
Quick now. Make
What?
your peace with death, because
Wow.
I'm making your death with all these